Guys, I am getting ready to do another junk journal or journal, and I had a request from the last process giveaway thing that I had. Let me see if I can find that again. It was a vintage style journal in bright colors. Well, I think this as a focal point may do that. So I don't know. Vintage just and bright colors doesn't kind of, so I'm going to try. I'm going to do something in bright colors and try and have it a little appearance of more of a something you would find back in the day, but like a brand new back in the day instead of old. I don't know what else to tell you. So anyway, it's going to be a process video anyway, and I'm working off of this. This was a Die Cuts with a View paper collection thingy, and there's there were 5 sheets to this. I got it at where did I find that? Oh, right here. I got this at Tuesday Morning for $1.99. It was regular $5.99, I guess, but that's kind of crazy for 5 sheets of paper. $1.99. Anyway, I am going to use all of these in as like accent pieces, maybe. I definitely pulled out the gold or bronzy colors to go with it. Again, this giving it a little bit more of a look of, and I don't know if you can actually see this, there is a dark unshiny piece and then triangle, and then next to it is a shiny foily piece of a triangle. So anyway, so I have those pulled aside already, but I'm going to go ahead and start this process video. And let's see if I put this kind of here. I think you can see it. Let's see. I gotta make some room for stuff. Okay, now right off the bat, I just grabbed a hunk of my papers. Now this is one of those that's white on the back. Now it does have this, which I wish they wouldn't do. But I can put a pocket on that or something. It's not bright and bold, which is kind of what I'm looking for, but I am going to set this aside. Well, no, you know what? I'm really not. Really not. And I don't like that, even if it did go. No. No. Now that's a butterfly theme, but this is really dark. Really not what we need. And that is just too whimsical. Let me put this closer. I think you can see what I'm doing here. This one is just way too whimsical to me. So that's why I wouldn't pick that one. And oh, I don't like the blue. Got plenty of those. Wrong greens. Got a butterfly. Got the pinks, but you know, it's just kind of the wrong feel. I don't know. I've got quite a few of them. I'll pull one of these aside, but it really doesn't float my boat. Really doesn't float my boat. And that just looks 30s or something. Wrong era, I think. Those are ugly. And that's just not a good color at all. No. No, no. No. I just gotten a bad spot to start off with. All this stuff is just no. No. Holy Hannah, some of this stuff is so 80s. That could be something that would work. It's white on the back, which I like for journals. I don't always like it for journals, but so I'm going to put this to the side. Again, it's not very bright and colorful, but it works color-wise with some of the duller colors. Let's see what this is. Okay, lots and lots of browns. Not what I want. I'm in browns and greens, so that's what my first little section. I do try and keep these in some color coordination so it's a little easier to find stuff. Now this is brown. That's nice. I think I used one of these, or wanted to use one of these in the other one. What does this say? I wish for. Well, that can be cut off. I'm going to put that, but again, it's still not, you know, I'm just starting off in the wrong section here. I don't want things that are going to be dingy and dark. And now this is dingy and dark, but then at the same time it's got that brushed, I don't know. And then that is brighter. I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave it alone. And that is, no. No. No, no, no. Now that is kind of nice, and that gives me another, it's butterfly, so I'm still working on the same premise, but the coloration is really off. I don't have any peaches. I really don't want to keep bringing browns into this now, so I'm going to say no on this. Let's see. I'm going to get through this quick because I just don't think there's going to be much left in here that I am going to be interested in. And that's totally wrong time frame of what I'm looking for. This is wrong colors. Whoa. Okay. Let me get my next stack out. Now we're starting to get into some more intriguing colors here. Okay. So still, oranges I don't have a whole lot of, and I'm not really interested in pulling a whole lot in. Now the green would work, but again, I've got the orange on the other side. I'm going to put one of those in there. It's a nice bright color. If I find some more oranges that I like, we'll see if we can work that in. No, too whimsical. The hand-drawn things versus, you know, more on a realistic level. I am really don't like mixing the two. What is that with this? Oh. Okay, so no, too whimsical. And now don't get me wrong, I don't dislike this, but I dislike it with this. Okay. And too much dark stuff. Okay, let's keep digging through this. This is a lot of oranges, white backs, white back. Okay, now we're getting into some pinks. This is some of the Stampin' Up! Papers I had. That's actually really nice colors with that. I like the stripes and I don't mind this. And then this is just writing in the same pink. And then there's some darker polka dots. And that's a different lighter pink. I'm going to stick all of these. I don't think I'll use them all, but I'm going to stick them there so that I have them. Back into the corals, which I am not interested in. For this, Sailor Red. Not wanting that either. And not interested. I have so much of this paper you think I'd be dying to just get rid of it, but I'm not interested in it for this. It's too dark and dingy, even though it's kind of bright. I don't know. Okay, and that is no, 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 no. 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 I mean, the colors work, but do you see it's too whimsical versus, so. And, wow, brightness. There's some, let's see, totally wrong on a blue level, but there's not really a lot of blue that I would be pulling into this. And that reminds me too much of Christmas. No, no, no. No purples, no blues. Holy Hannah, some of this stuff is bright. Woo, doggy. Alright, come on. Let's find some good stuff here. Let's find some good stuff here. Okay. Still too corally for me. Okay, what do we think of this one? Kind of got some purples in it, which this doesn't really have any purples, but I like the yellows and I like the greens, and the blue is acceptable. Let's see what's on the other side. Still a lot more purples than I'd like, but kind of interesting. Don't really have a whole lot of verbiage, you know, that they're actually getting some interesting tidbits off of. So I'm going to put this in and say yes. And I do need to have something that is going to draw that purple in, spread around. So this is some paper that goes with this. This is a really old Stampin' Up! Set of papers. The green is not really great. And, you know, I mean, there's no purple in this, but it's just something I'm adding. But this is just not so good colors all the way through. See if I can find anything else. Let's see. That is actually pretty good colors, except I don't like them together. Whoa. I do like that green, but Too much peaches. Too much peaches in you. Okay, and that's just weird. It's on the back side of that. But that's just, well, no. Okay, so let's look at this one. I've got some golds that I really like for this. I've got a couple of greens in here that, There's some grayer colors, which, you know, I do have some of the grays, but yet it's very bright. And it's almost like it's a quilt pattern, which is vintage. So I'm going to put this out, say yes. And it's got, the back is a light blue, which will work with these gray blues that are in here. So, okay, so there's that one. Ouch, way too much purpley stuff. What's this one? Well, the greens are okay. Lots of colors that just really aren't. So I'd say no. Alright, let's see. Holy Hannah. I don't think I bought that. I think that came with a bunch of stuff I got at a garage sale, because that's scary. Okay, let's see. This is very interesting. That's, that's so-so. Still a lot of blue. God, do you remember those? There is no date on this. That is, oh, 1998. Oh, Lord. See, was it 2018 next year? So that's going to be 20 years old. That piece of paper right there is going to be 20 years old. No. That's nice and bright. What's this color? Wrong. I don't know. Oh. Well. I'm going to say yes to this. And I love this pattern. Love this pattern. But I don't like the blue. And it's, well, wow. It's brown butterflies on the... Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Make sure I get you back in here. Brown butterflies on the back. Again, I don't want to stick a whole bunch of brown. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of brown, but that is just really pretty. But it's totally not the right blue. But when you pull these other things in that I've got here, the blue works really well. So I'm going to say yes to this. One of them. Okay. Too whimsical. Too much orange. Too vintagey, grungy looking. Too salmony. Holy Hannah. Some of these Stampin' Up! Papers, these are older ones, but geez Louise, they are bright and busy. Bright and busy. Oh. I was in Washington State a couple weeks ago, and I got a bunch of this paper from a very dear friend of mine. And some of this I had, but some of this is, I picked up some packs she had that she was getting rid of for a friend of hers. Let's see. This might work nicely. Yeah, that'll add some interest. Okay, yes to this. No. That is Webster pages. That's some weird stuff right there. Okay. See, and I'm a big, bold, kind of loud paper, but there's some of this I don't think I'd ever use. I really need to just go through and pull some of it out and get rid of it. Let's see, what's on the back of this? Okay, so that totally works. There's a little bit of salmon in here, but it could kind of look pink. But that's not so good. So let's just leave that one alone because it doesn't thrill me. But this is a, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take both those pieces. Is this another piece? No. I'm gonna take both those pieces and put them in there because I can use that just as copy paper because it's that thin stuff. And I've been trying to get rid of that thin stuff as much as possible. See, and I also am not wanting to get anything that's too already vintaged up. Like this, it's, you know, it's got the colors on the sides, it's lighter in the center, off, you know, everything's kind of off colored. I don't want to get anything like that because I don't want it to look old vintage. I want it to look like new vintage. Yeah, baby. Okay, like I thought this was going to be a really hard, process. Now that green works. It's the same patterns as the pink, but I think I'm going to put it in there. And if I need a green instead of a pink, I can utilize that. One more little out of this section here. Oh goodness, can't hardly reach it. There we go. Ugly. Oh, and that's way too bright. And that's kind of nice old writing. Oh. It's nice old writing. It's white on the back. It's a thinner piece. I think I'll say yes to that. Now this looks like it's almost handmade paper. That's kind of neat. And it's got a lot of good colors in it. I'm going to say yes to this. Not going to say yes to that. I already got a sheet that kind of looks like that. Now here is a too light. No. 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 Anybody want a cherry? No. Let's see this piece. You know what? This has got all the right colors in it. Now it looks vintage, but what's still there, it looks more whitewashed than it does aged. I don't know. I like that. What's on this side? And I imagine I can get this cut off, or I can, I don't know. I'm going to say yes to that. No, 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 no. Holy Hannah. And look what's on the back. Ah! I need sunglasses or something for some of this stuff. Wow. That's a Prima paper. That's a Prima. That kind of works. And it kind of looks like a vintage pattern more than it's whimsical. Almost again like a quilt pattern. So I'm going to say yes to this. This is this and that Echo Park. And this will be kind of cool. There's grid lines in some of these, so it'll be really nice having that in there. So there, that's good. That's a way wrong color. I'm getting into the pinks now. Oh goodness, I got a lot of that. That's busy. And that's just wrong. Wow. That's ugly, but it works. Isn't that amazing? But look at all of this on the inside of this thing. So this is going to be possibly for a... I don't know. I'm pulling it out because it works. These are oranges, which I'm not interested in. Now, this two aged, two antiqued. Very busy. I don't know. I don't like it. I like it, but I don't like it for this. That's a Christmas thing. It's too much peachiness in there. Now here's some pink, which I think I've already got some of that. And that's too salmony. Too salmony. There's some purple. Let's see what polka dots. Oh, see, now that's nice. Now this is glitz. Let's see what the back is. Now the back could totally work. And with all these colors in there, it's still not like dark. I like it. Okay. Oh, watermelon, anybody? Oh, okay. Oh, what do I got left in here? Okay, now here is one that would actually kind of work, but we go back again to whimsical, more realistic. Don't like it. But the, you know, the colors would kind of work. The blues, a little too many blues in there. And then this is solids. Let me get over to more patterns. And then I think these are all oranges. Yeah, way too much. You know, that's kind of a little too vintagey. I don't know. Let me lay this on here and see. Not a fan. Not a fan. Alright, well, I've got a few other things. Let me pull. Now, I have pulled some, oh my gosh, I hope I don't knock you guys over again. I'm trying to get this out of here. Tuesday morning, whoops, Sorry I moved you around. Tuesday Morning sells these where you get like a whole 25 pack and it's all the same, you know, all the same. This is too orange. So every once in a while I buy them if I think it's something that I'll use. Now this is a Stampin' Up! One. No. And this has just got a little bit of everything in it. It's really hard to find something that doesn't go with this paper, except the back. Yeah. That's the only problem with this paper is the back. However, if you pull this back out, it could work. It's very bright and bold. This is very bright and bold, but yet it has elements of some vintage things in it. I'm going to put this over here for yes with a Holy Hannah on the back. Grid paper. I've got some, I don't think I've opened this yet. Let me get this open and grab a few sheets of this out. Because this is great. See, they only had one of these, or I would have bought all of them they had. Because this is terrific for writing on and stuff. So there's, let's see, two. Let me get one more sheet of this. And it's white in the back, so that'll come in handy. And it's kind of a blue color, tealy blue color line. Now this will work. This was $1.49 for 12 pieces, but I liked the ombre. Let's see. So I think I'll pull one of these out because this will be really nice. And it's white on the back as well. Come here. So there's that. Get this back out. Now this side works. I don't remember what's on the other. But this side works. And really pretty. Very bold. Good colors. I think I'll pull one of these out. Yeah, I knew I had this one open. I love the wood. And I do have some purples. Some different sheets here that I have some purples. Not the right purple here. Do the purple with this. And I had one other sheet, I think, that had some purples in it. Where was it? Where was it? Here. I think this is the same purple. Yeah. But I think I'm going to pull one of these out too. Because I really like, and if I have to cut off some of the purple, no big deal. Because, you know, I have about a 9, so most of the purple will be cut off anyway. So, but I love the wood. And just, you know, it is darker, but I love the wood. Now this is like a red velvet. Oh, not really. I mean, this is red in here, but, and I don't really have a lot of just red. Let's see, what does this look like with it? Yeah, see, I don't, everything's got too much pink in it, and this is just really, really red. And then here are my pink feathers, and I love them. And so, let's see. Yeah, this is one I have not cut into yet. Yeah, I got, this one was, I don't know, whatever orange is, certain percentage off. I paid next to nothing for it. It's white on the back, but it's pink feathers. All right. So I think that's plenty. And again, I'm probably not going to use all of this. But there you've seen all of these. I will come back at another time, or you know, my next time, and show you kind of how I'm going to pull these together and some other stuff. I'll explain the kind of like my ratio. I don't really have a set plan, but I usually have kind of a ratio of what I use with plain paper versus cardstocky paper versus the scrapbook paper, which is like that really thin stuff, which to me is still copy paper. So that's the first part of my process. So I will be back and do some more. But that's probably it for, I'll get this uploaded and put on YouTube so you guys can see this part, and I will hurry up and follow up with the rest of this. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope it wasn't too boring. Talk to you later. Bye.